This is the new mixtape Big Black British music from up-and-coming British rapper slash singer Jim Legxacy. He has one of the most distinct sounds in the current UK scene, fusing genres such as alternative R&B, Afrobeats, chipmunk soul, and even emo rap into something fresh and addictive. And that's only a fraction of the styles he touches on across this project. Each song on the tape is brief but explores a different sound. His singing voice is melodic, lush, and soft, though even those descriptions don't quite capture how it really sounds. Even when he's rapping, there's still a melodic, almost song quality to his delivery, giving the more rap-oriented tracks the same melancholy atmosphere that runs through the gentler cuts on the record. He can go from nostalgic rock cuts like 06 Wayne Rooney to the soft, subtle singing on Issues of Trust, where he leans into a singer-songwriter direction, using his raw, gentle voice over acoustic guitar to open up about personal struggles. There are also unique uses of vocal samples on this tape, most notably on Father, where Jim loops the word father and ties it directly to the themes of growing up without a dad. At one point, he even manipulates the sample so it sounds like brother instead, similar to how Kanye flipped Through the Fire into Through the Wire. 3X is another acoustic guitar driven track, this time featuring a verse from Dave. Dave is known for bringing clever bars when he jumps on features, but on this verse, none of his lyrics are particularly interesting, and I've heard him use that same flow a million times already. He needs to stop rinsing it. While Dave does successfully stick to the overall chill vibe of the track, he can't stick to one topic throughout his verse. Speaking of stick, the second song on the tape is called Stick, and it is easily one of the best standout tracks. Pretty much all the compliments I've given to the other highlights from the tape apply to Stick as well, but I especially want to mention the chorus by Joe Stanley, who you may know as a producer for big UK rappers like Central C. His hook is so surprisingly soothing that I honestly thought it was a sample the first time I heard it. It especially surprised me how great it was, since, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure Joe is much more of a producer than a singer. I think this might even be the first instance of Joe singing on a song. Tiger Driver 91 goes more into a trap soul direction, with the beats featuring chopped vocal samples being looped. It kind of gives off a Clams Casino vibe, though nowhere near as heavenly or attention grabbing. On top of that, the hook that Jim brings is easily one of the weakest on the tape. New David Bowie might feature my favourite beat on the tape. The beginning is instantly attention grabbing, with a graduation coded chipmunk vocal sample, a nice drum beat, and the mini pauses in between, which enhances the greatness of it all. There's then a subtle transition into clicking 808s and keys that sounds like something out of a retro 2D indie video game soundtrack. Unfortunately, the following track, Son, is probably one of my least favorites. The soothing vocals just don't make sense with the lyrics, especially in the pre-chorus where the line "She a creamer" is sung in a soothing, emotional delivery. It comes off as silly and out of place, especially given that this line is being sung over a chill acoustic beat. It's a weird juxtaposition. She a creamer. SOS, on the other hand, does a great job of making the beat fit with the lyrics. The romantic female vocal sample that repeats "I'm missing you" fits perfectly with Jim asking this person to send him their SOS. 06 Wayne Rooney has strong coming of age movie vibes thanks to Jim leaning into a bittersweet dance punk revival direction. The guitar, drum beat, and Jim's dreamlike vocals all evoke a heavy sense of nostalgia, though I can't figure out why. The song just feels like something that would play over the end credits of a coming of age film I would have watched repeatedly as a kid. Dexter's phone call is even more comforting. The vocal harmonies feature Jim and the guests singing longing lyrics reflecting upon the obstacles in life. With the acoustic guitar and group vocals, I can imagine them performing this around a campfire late at night. Life's not been easy, I try to take it on my shoulder. It feels like a boulders coming at me and I'm getting older. The song gives off the imagery of close friends supporting each other, singing about staying strong, pushing through heartbreak, and navigating life's struggles. Even when facing past mistakes and fear of the future, being present with people you care about is something to hold on to. It's the most heartwarming, teary-eyed moment on the tape. Not every track is great though. One of the tape's biggest flaws is that the short runtime doesn't work for all the songs, while the lengths of Father and Stick feel fine. Issues of Trust seems like a fraction of what could have become a truly great emotional moment on the project. In addition to this, as much as I love Dexter's phone call, it would have been even better if it had a longer song structure instead of the chorus taking up so much space. The back end of the track list is also relatively weak. That said, this mixtape is still a good introduction for new fans discovering his music. Jim has a distinct sound that makes him stand out in the current UK hip-hop scene. Black British music is a noticeable step up from his first tape, and I expect him to continue evolving and improving. This feels like one of the first stepping stones towards a career that could dominate the UK rap scene in the mid to late 2020s. Mixtape rating 7.0 out of 10.